Hey everyone! Teams as a product, since its inception, has played a pivotal role as a communication and collaboration platform. The spread of this pandemic has further increased its importance as large sections of the workforce and not just information workers are forced to work from home. Efficient collaboration through mobile devices continues to be a critical component of how we work today. While some use mobile as a companion device, for some, working from their mobile device has become paramount, especially in those geographies and for those workers that don't have an easy access to large screen devices like laptops and personal computers. I'm Anuj Behel, and today with my colleague Vikramjeet, we will talk about some new, exciting, and upcoming capabilities on Teams mobile platform that enable mobile first scenarios to empower organizations to be more productive. Today, around 50% of Teams users use mobile as their primary device or as a companion device in addition to the desktop client. Both Teams mobile client and Teams mobile extensibility platform have seen a drastic growth, with both averaging over 100% month-on-month growth in the last 6 months. Mobile has become popular and in some cases the preferred client of usage for apps ranging from those created by Microsoft, third-party developers, to line of business custom apps catered for specific use cases within an organization. To address this accelerated growth on Teams Mobile, our focus has been on mobile first and mobile optimized scenarios. Today, we will focus on three key feature sets that empower mobile first development. These are personal apps, native device capabilities, and developer tools. Personal apps have been a popular and widely used construct on desktop, and we are happy to now support them on mobile as well. I would like to now hand over to Vikramjeet, who will talk more about how some of our customers and partners are reaping the benefits of personal apps within Teams Mobile.
Thanks, Anuj. Hi, everyone. Let's dive in. Personal apps are Teams applications with a personal scope that focus on interactions with a single user. As you can see in the screenshots below, these are the apps that are available in the bottom bar for mobile clients. On desktop, personal apps reside in the left rail. Personal apps ensure that users have a single surface in which they complete all workplace interactions and collaboration efforts. These apps can host one or both of tabs and bots, so you can leverage these for both UI as well as conversational based actions. Lastly, personal apps on Teams reduce the need for users to install multiple native apps on their devices, which would have required both additional storage as well as data resources. The fact that these personal apps can be pre-installed and pinned by the admin on their employees' team clients makes discovery and adoption extremely seamless. Personal apps for mobile clients went live earlier in May this year, and we've seen a major uptick since in their adoption. A lot of our partners have either tweaked their existing desktop apps or built new ones from scratch to support their users on the smaller mobile form factor. Today, we want to talk about two such partners, Yammer and QBO, who've invested in building high quality experiences for their mobile users. Both partners found merit in investing efforts to deploy personal apps so as to tap onto the rapidly increasing user base of Teams mobile clients. Let's dive into Yammer first. For those who don't know, Yammer is a social networking website for enterprises by Microsoft. The Yammer personal app allows users to complete core actions from within the Teams client. It also enables users to move discussions between Teams chats and Yammer posts, depending on the scale of the required audience. Let's see a quick demo for the app. We start this demo with Alan's message to Anuj informing him about a recent success at work. Anuj loves this development and he really appreciates the efforts that the team has put in this. He wants a larger group to recognize this success, so he decides to make a post on Yammer about this. He opens the Communities personal app in his Microsoft Teams client. Communities is a Yammer app for Teams. Yammer authenticates Anuj's credentials so he can access all the core features right from within Teams. He finds the most appropriate community, creates a praise post by tagging Grady and Meghan and writing out a message that all the people in the group can see along with the tags. Well done indeed. Now, as we pointed out earlier, Yammer authenticates Anuj's credentials so he can explore all his scoped content like he would have on a dedicated Yammer client. As he scrolls through his feed items, Anuj finds a particular one interesting, which he believes merits discussion with a smaller group of individuals before a reply can be made to. He copies a link to the post, goes back to his chat screen, and opens the relevant group chat. He brings the post to everyone's notice and starts a discussion so an appropriate reply can be made about the group's current thinking on the topic to Rajesh's Yammer thread. Anuj achieves all of these scenarios that are powered by Yammer without having to leave the comfort and familiarity of Microsoft Teams client. An important reason for Yammer to invest in Teams Mobile was to target users who don't have access to desktop clients. For many first-line workers, such as teachers, nurses, and industrial employees, Teams Mobile is a single hub for all job-related needs. As these workers are the backbone of any business, it was important for Yammer to build an experience that brings in these workers into the fold of the social network. Another example of a great mobile experience for Teams personal apps is Qbio, built by a partner on Scramble. The Qbio personal app is a bot that allows its users to query the linked data source for facts and insights. The app then displays these insights in the form of charts, tables, which can also be shared and collaborated with other users. Let's see a demo of the app now. Democratizing data access has been a key mission for Qbio, and the mobile personal app enables anytime access to their solution for their users. There are certain guidelines that we expect all apps to follow as they make the content accessible from Teams mobile clients. All apps distributed via the App Source are validated for these guidelines before being approved to be available on mobile. There is no approval required for custom LOB apps distributed via an organization's admin center, but following these guidelines ensures a good experience for your mobile users regardless of mode of distribution. The most important requirement, obviously, is that the UI content of your personal app should be responsive to suit the mobile form factor. Our public developer docs provide a detailed guide on the recommended layouts, color palettes, and typography that we recommend to be used on Teams mobile apps. We would advise you to refer to these before you start deploying your first personal app on mobile. You can validate and debug your personal apps experiences by connecting your mobile devices via Chrome DevTools to your desktop. This is currently only available for Android devices, but is extremely beneficial for understanding network calls and front-end behavior. That's all we had on personal apps for today. I will now hand over to Anuj to talk more about the mobile-first capabilities we are exposing to developers via our SDK.
This pandemic has fueled the growth of usage of Teams beyond North America and Europe markets. School and university students, frontline workers, and other blue-collar workers that don't have access to large-screen devices use mobile on an everyday basis for work. The growth in usage in Latin America and the Indian subcontinent has led to a boom in mobile-only users. This growth has been exponential to the tune of 20x in the last 6 months, and we expect this growth to continue in the near future. Hence, it became paramount for us to focus on helping and empowering Teams developers to build great mobile-first apps by enabling mobile device capabilities in the JS SDK. Here is a list of device capabilities that we are enabling by end of 2020. We aim to unlock some of the critical scenarios that need access to device capabilities and have an increased relevance for the mobile-only workforce. Capturing, selecting and viewing images, using GPS-enabled phones to pick up location, using microphone for audio recordings and messages, scanning QR code to perform a specific task are some of the device capabilities we have worked on. This example shows a services company, Contoso, that specializes in car and truck repairing. Customers can call Contoso helpline for either scheduled maintenance or in the case of an accident. When Contoso receives a call from its customers, it sends out a field agent to the customer's doorstep. The field agent is typically a junior mechanic that does initial investigation of the vehicle and is responsible for recording the place of accident, customer's address, condition of the car in detail, and other information that will help give context to the mechanics in the workshop. Contoso has been using Teams for collaboration and communication within its firm. They have created a channel where they track all new customer requests. Earlier, Contoso field agents used standalone applications to record information on customer visits and then used to port that information manually to Teams. This resulted in delays and loss of information at times. With the help of a number of device capabilities now enabled on Teams platform, Contoso has enabled a tab app that lets field agents record information easily on Teams that is instantly viewable on the Contoso repair channel. The field agent can quickly create a new inspection item to raise a repair ticket. The field agent can use the attach picture option to capture images of the car using Office Lens. They also have the option of choosing these images straight from the gallery. We have enabled multiple image support that lets users select and upload multiple images at the same time and can also be previewed using the image view. The agent can also has the option to drop a pin to the location of the customer's address. The agent, instead of typing out a message, has the option to record an audio of the description of the condition of the car. He can then submit this ticket and information finally on the ticket and is submitted back to the tab app in the channel. These device capabilities also work in Power Apps. Power Apps, as many of you know, is Microsoft's low-code, no-code tool for building great apps. We are working closely with the Power Platform team to make Power Apps work seamlessly inside Microsoft Teams. This demo is an actual template which our customers will soon be able to use for their staff check-in scenarios. Existing controls like add picture control, geolocation, and microphone will now work in Power Apps within Teams. As you can see in the demo, the user is able to add a picture and can check in at work along with his location. We have exposed the following APIs that can be leveraged by developers to integrate these device capabilities in their apps. Select Media API can be used across file formats like audio and image to select media. View Images API helps to preview images and thumbnails, and Get Media can be used to transfer large files seamlessly. For location, we have exposed Get Location and Show Location API to capture and show custom locations on the map. I would now like to hand over to Vikramjeet, who will talk about our investments and upcoming features aimed at enhancing developer capabilities and tooling.
We've been talking to our partners, customers, and developers who create these amazing experiences on our platform, and we've received feedback on the top pain points in the development process. Today, we want to talk more about two new capabilities which we will be releasing soon, which are directly aimed at making the development more seamless for Teams mobile platform. Both these capabilities will be available for developers by the end of this year. The first is the ability to run your Teams app directly from VS Code onto a connected Teams mobile client. Up until now, validating your app's experiences on mobile required sideloading the app and waiting for it to sync to your mobile device, which made the process full of friction. However, you would soon be able to run the code directly onto your device as you undertake the development on VS Code. This will be available soon for both Android and iOS and is also already supported for desktop. This will ensure you can test and even compare your app's behavior on all platforms at the same time, greatly improving your ability to find bugs and behavior gaps. Another highly requested feature has been the ability for a developer to specify the platforms on which their app is supported. With this capability, developers would be able to specify if their app should be made available on one or both of Teams mobile and desktop clients. This will release developers from investing in optimizations for low priority use cases as well as blocking undesirable functionality which may arise due to unrestricted availability of the app on all platforms. And that's all what we had for today. Thank you for being such an amazing audience. We hope you've learned enough in this session to set you up for success on your journey for building apps on Teams mobile platform. Here are some links we believe will be really helpful for you in this journey. Thank you again for joining in and have a good day.